YouTube, what is good? Happy Tuesday. As you can see, we have a beautiful batch of orders to start off the week. Definitely starting to feel a little bit like holiday season around here, I'm not gonna lie. Starting off at the top, we got a lot of great ones, yellow toes, lanies, green ones. Gotta shout out Lawrence for purchasing the Travis Scott ones. He does a lot of business with us, so we greatly appreciate the support there. We got two 2018 black cements. Like, we've sold 4 black cements for 2018 used in the past couple weeks, and we probably sold a few new ones because we don't even have any more new ones in stock, I don't think. Going to the middle row, Ama love over here. I was talking about the Ama craze and all that stuff, and looking at the shoes, very interesting. We got the white pair, got 2 black pairs, one with the, what do you call those, not tan but off-white laces, I guess. And then we got the Ama 4 in the lonely size 6.5 men's. Thunders, 2 pairs of 9s, one being a size 15. We got the classic Seattle 10s. Going to this front row, or close to front row, a lot of good stuff, a lot of good retros over there. Bread 11s next to the, what I like to call the Mike Bibby 12s, Kobe's, Grinches, On Pearls, a lot of hooping shoes going out, a lot of Air Maxes going out. Air Max 2009, great pair right there. Shouts to the Steelers for holding it down because those jerseys are continuing to fly. We got some no box pairs, some good stuff out front. The Anthony Edwards basketball shoes, good that people can grab those now, because I feel like when they first started dropping and Anthony Edwards picked up hype, they were selling out. But it's a good basketball shoe if you're into those. Gotta shout out everyone who purchased a hoodie on the side. We greatly appreciate the support. Some cool jerseys as well. I think his name is Victor. He commented about how he wouldn't mind a shout out. So shout out to Victor on purchasing the satin red Jordan 1s. We greatly appreciate it. Jordan, bro, and anything else about the orders?
Yeah, shout out to everyone who purchased something. Definitely a great batch of orders to start the week. Offload a bunch of orders like this. Variety like this is always great to kickstart the week. Love to see the 2 yellow toes going out. Verse ladies that we just got in. Those green toes, another shoe we just got in. 2 black cements. Really happy about that, honestly, because I know we got a couple size 10s, and a lot of people have been selling their 2018 pairs in hopes to get the 2024 pair, but there are still some people out there who prefer the 2018 pair. So shout out to you guys, because personally I think that pair is better, but just really happy to move a couple of them because we've had so many of them, so we can pump some of them out. That's really good. Seeing that Ama 4-pack over there is just kind of crazy to see, but it's really nice to see at the same time, because the Ama Year pack, kind of some of the stuff that had High's team when they came out, and then quickly it just started to throttle down in value. But the white 3s though are still one of those Jordans that are heavily desired. White Thunder, knew that shoe was gonna go by pretty fast when we bought that, because again, it's just certain shoes in here, and when we get our hands on, especially used in really good condition, we just know they're gonna fly out really quickly. So really happy to see that. 2 9s selling, which is really rare for us. Seattle 10s don't get enough love. Really good shoe there. KD been hooping lately, so to see those Pearls go, we've had them for a little bit of time. Size 7.5 Grinch, rare size. One of my favorite Air Maxes, the 2009. Again, that's one of the shoes that it's not gonna get put up there with the 95s, the 1s, 90s, and all those other great models. But to me, that was a big model. All the colorways that they did were just super dope, and I think that was one of the first Air Maxes to innovate the Nike app with the Air Maxes. So that's pretty dope. A lot of Steelers stuff going out. Shout out to them, because again, they are rolling right now. I think they got the Ravens this week, so that should be a pretty good game, pretty good matchup. That t-shirt, I remember A got that, I think, from the flea market. I bought it and then ended up selling it back, and now we're selling it again. So love seeing stuff like that. That Ravens hat, super fire, and all the clothing. Shout out to everyone who purchased a hoodie, because again, wear ours like every day. They're super comfortable. They're super warm. Literally just washed mine yesterday and threw it back on again, because again, it's super comfortable and just a great hoodie, honestly. So yeah, shout out to you guys.
A lot of orders going out. I didn't realize how many were actually going out until I just saw all these. I'm sure the guys pointed out, but a nice row of Ama 3s and 1 4 there. The quality's there on all the stuff that they're coming out with, but it seems like the hype has kind of died down on their more recent releases. Even though they're worth picking up, it's just the resale value doesn't really seem to be there anymore. I don't know if it's a sign of what they're doing with their product, or if it's just a sign of the sneaker market, because obviously that's a big issue as well. Nice to see all those going out, because that's a really solid lineup right there. Love to see the Travs going out. I believe that's an 11.5. They are, I think, lightly worn, so you're obviously getting a much better price on a lightly worn pair than a brand new pair. And then I'll just say the Kobe's. I feel like we've sold a couple Grinches in the past couple weeks, and that's another shoe that's up there in price, and that seems like a shoe that people are still willing to pay that price. So I had those next door, and I had those up on the shelf, and I didn't, because it's a smaller size. I think it's a 7.5. Didn't really realize that the price was still still way up there on, you know, the smaller sizes too. So I took those off the shelf and they sold a couple days later. So we've talked about the clothing before. We got the actually I guess I always try and shout out any soccer stuff that goes out. So nice to see. I believe that's a Real Madrid jersey going out. That team has a lot of injury issues right now. We'll see what happens with them, but if someone still wants to support them, and hopefully they can get their stuff together.
Yeah, shout out to everyone who bought off to eBay. Love coming to a Tuesday, seeing a majority black colored sneaker batch, but nonetheless still a lot of color. I love seeing the duplicates when it comes to the yellow toes, the Alma Maniers, and also the black cements, Grinches, and KDs. I feel like those are two colors that'll definitely be eye-catching on the court, whether you're getting buckets or just casually walking around in them. Crazy array of Steelers jerseys is always great to see coming to a Tuesday, because I feel like a lot of fans cop from Thursday on to Sunday, and eventually they just end up finding our eBay and grabbing some sizes, so which is really awesome. So shout out to everyone who's been showing some of the Steeler love, and shout out to everyone who's been copping up the hoodies along with all the clothing. Gotta shout out that Kawhi Leonard jersey. He was hooping on the Spurs, very injury prone now, but one of my dad's favorite teams still to this day, just because of him and what the big trio did over there when they were a thing. So shout out to everyone who bought off the eBay. Hope everyone has a great Tuesday.
Quick fantasy update in the Top Shelf Kicks online league. We got LaMarvelous sitting pretty in first place at 8-2, Mud Dogs at 7-3 in second place, and Forgot About Trey as well, 7-3 in third place. And we cannot forget about fourth, I guess, because they're 7-3 also. Team name is Hold'em, and watch out, because TSK Gang is in fifth place, making my way up the ranks. Let's talk about the in-store league, because I have to say my team's falling apart, but I'm stringing together wins. Going Akane or Achan. How do you pronounce the name? Achan, right?
Achan.
Going Achan in first place, 8-2. Can't lie, I had a crazy ticket that came down to Achan first touchdown, and of course he didn't score it. Belt to ass. Jordan in second place in 8-2, and I changed my name to Brockabye Baby. Shouts to Brock Bowers in third place at 7-3. I can't lie, I have to shout out Calvin Ridley for a couple reasons. First off, I started Aaron Rodgers, which was a terrible idea. I started him over Russell Wilson and Bo Nix. Never will I do that again. I somehow won. Calvin Ridley dropped 26 points. I also had a ticket. It was Calvin Ridley 2 touchdowns, Jalen Hurts 2 touchdowns, and it hit, and that was crazy. And we can't forget about fourth place Champ Rodfather making his way up as well at 6-4. He has more points than me. I have 1,290 points for, and he has 1,400. So I'm teetering there. I definitely need some help. It's going to be an interesting week this week with the games and matchups. This video is coming out next week or the week after, but we will be at Got Soul on Saturday. So if you pull up, we're not here, so sorry, but it's been a while since we went to an event. Hopefully it's a good one. Let's pack up all this stuff and see what happens today.
Got these from here a while ago.
What do you want for these?
I was thinking like 90 credit.
And did you have something in mind for the gum bottoms?
I was thinking like 130. Last I checked, they were like 120 or 115 on Flight Club.
Okay. Alright, let me go grab it for you. It was a 9.5, right?
Yeah.
9.5. Check that out. We have one for 160. I could probably do like 140 on those. See they went up a little bit, but I think after fees and stuff they come up to, yeah, after fees and stuff they come up to like 142. I can do 140 on those. I'll probably be like 60 here, one of those, so 80 would be the difference.
You do 70?
That's cool. Cash?
Yeah, I think I have enough cash.
Alright, got it. Yep, you're all set.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. Appreciate
Have a
you,
good one,
man.
man.
Yes, sir. Have a good one.
YouTube, not much to say. Been doing price drops all day, adding listings all day, definitely catching up on stuff. Shouts to everyone for making purchases. Got some stuff that we'll talk about tomorrow. Jordan, Berwin, anything before we get out of here?
Yeah, just looking at this stuff, looking at everything that sold on our list today. Just shout out to everyone who pulled up and bought some today, because today was definitely we sold a lot of stuff. Probably only bought one thing over here today. I think Abe bought like a couple things next door, but yeah, he said earlier holiday season, so as you can see, got some stuff going out. A lot of Yeezys, some Jordans, basketball stuff. Yeah, shout out to the mom who came by earlier from Florida. Copped her daughter some Travis Scott low olives. Her son copped some Jeremy Scott Forum Low, the money ones, and some white cement ones, and she copped herself some pair of ones, so you can supply the whole family with some kicks. That's always a good thing. I think I said before, it's the fourth quarter, Christmas time's coming, Thanksgiving, Black Friday, all that type of stuff, so it's about to get chaotic in here. So we're just trying to be on our P's and Q's in here, trying to get situated, trying to weather the storm, because again, it's going to get crazy. It looks like someone is at the door trying to sell.
Just did another buyout, bought more Yeezys after price dropping Yeezys all day, but at least I didn't buy foam runners, because one thing about foam runners is them things are going for the lowski. They are literally under $100 brand new, multiple colorways. So he literally had a foam runner. You know me, I was like $20, and then even in my head I'm just like, bro, these things don't sell. Sometimes I get down about how we buy so much stuff, and I get like overwhelmed, because sometimes it's like the walls are closing in on me, whether I'm at my house, whether I'm in my garage, whether I'm in the storage, whether I'm in the warehouse, whether I'm in the back here, whether I'm in the back there. So I do think it's something we have to get better at, me specifically, and we'll see how that goes at God's Soul, right? Because as much as I do want to buy a bunch of stuff, I don't want to buy a bunch of stuff that's not going to sell. I don't want to buy a bunch of stuff that we're going to put in the warehouse, because like, you know, I've been thinking about that the other day too. It's like we buy so much stuff, sometimes stuff that isn't even worthy of putting on the shelf, just to sell it eventually, but it just takes up real estate, sits in a warehouse that I pay rent for. And a lot of times we're really, I don't want to put this the wrong way, but sometimes helping people out buying stuff and like reaching for the stars, thinking that like we can buy these cooked pairs, and you know, $20-30 doesn't really mean much, but eventually that shit adds up, and we got hundreds of pairs of shoes that like we don't even want to put on display, and we just have to continuously price drop. But again, that's the nature of the beast. We're in the business of buying, selling, and trading, so like not every buy we're gonna make is the best buy, but you know, we just got to be more careful, and that's about that. One and done. I'm gonna do a cool little helicopter shot and see if it goes in. Catch you guys next time. Oh, that was terrible. YouTube, what is good? Happy Thursday. Nice batch of orders right here. Starting off at the top, we got some 1 lows and some 1 highs. Of course, we got the bands, but can't forget about the trophy rooms. Can't lie to you guys, that's a shoe I never really liked. I thought it was a gimmick. I thought the price was way too high. I remember when like one pair was going for way more than the other because it had blue laces. Like that whole shoe, the way it released, everything about that shoe to me was terrible. And that's the first pair I feel like we've ever gotten in store, because we never really try to buy them, and we kind of pass on them usually because people want the high. That pair was super clean. We actually got it for a really good deal. Took a while, but we sold them for what I thought was a really good deal as well due to the condition. We got 2 brand new 4s and 5s, next to some brand new 8s, some 12s. We got these Nike ID Air Force 1s. I believe I got those at Got Soul like 6 months or a year ago or something, and it was one of those things where they're brand new. I thought the guy was going to want a ton for them, and I was like, hey, I'll give you like 40-50 bucks for them, and he took it. Took a while to sell, but they did sell for a little over 100, so that's great. We got the Pineapple House Kyrie's. Those actually go for a little bit of money, especially brand new. That pair's super clean. Not so clean. We got some Air Maxes. We got 2 hoodies going out. I have to shout out Jason from New Mexico for grabbing a hoodie, as well as everyone else who grabs hoodies, but sometimes people leave little snippets about a shout out, so we try to get to them if we can. Awesome Garfield shirt, awesome Billy Corgan Smashing Pumpkin shirt, which we had some trouble finding, but we were able to locate it. We got the Marion Barber jersey tucked in there, RIP to him. Some no box stuff going out. Another pair of Anthony Edwards. We got the LA Champions hat, some Yeezys, 2 Watt jerseys. Shouts to Ernie from California. I believe it's his birthday, so happy birthday. You got the last 3XL Watt jersey we have in stock, so shouts to you. Got this awesome Miami jacket, and yeah, that's about it for me. Berwin, anything about the orders?
Yeah, the trophy room's next to the bands. Beautiful sight to see. Classic and a newer classic right there. Didn't expect the trophy rooms to sell so soon, but glad they're going out. Tote 4s, still like that 4 just because I feel like it's a cheaper version of the Friends and Family Trav. If you want to go for a great Jordan 4 foot for the fall. That's definitely a great colorway. Jordan 8s, especially the playoffs, definitely one of my favorites right there. Those pineapple SpongeBob Kyries, really crazy looking basketball sneaker right there, especially if you're a SpongeBob fan, but definitely gonna catch some eyes on the court. These Humaras I'm glad to finally see go out, because I stare at that sneaker every time I pass by the size 12, 11 wall. That's a shoe that's been slept on multiple times in the store, so to see it finally go out is really awesome. Those Barclays right there, finally glad to see those go out as well. Today I'm wearing the classic Barclays as well, and the Anthony Edwards, that's a great colorway. Not surprised to see those go out, especially around basketball season, and Anthony Edwards is balling right now. Shout out to Ernie getting the last 3XL. Crazy to see one of the sizes finally sell out, especially because of the fact that we've been selling those left and right. So shouts to you, and shouts to everyone who's been buying up the clothing.
Big game tonight, Eagles Commanders, hoping for a W. We will be at God Soul this weekend, so sorry guys if you pull up on Saturday, we won't be here. Today is going to be an interesting day. I have a ton of work to do, so not sure how much camera time I'll get, but let's see what happens.
Dan's losing his mind over here, Sky.
Everything is brand new too, by the way.
And were we asking on this stuff?
Honestly, I was gonna. If you guys are interested, I'll follow around them. I'm gonna take a loss on it. I'll take like 350 to be honest.
For all four?
Yeah, it's really good. Like bottom. They were moving so easily, but like.
The dunks, the SBs.
And these, I was like, I got others like the bigger sizes. So I sell like at 150ish, but 7.5 like kind of stuck.
Yeah, it's a weird size.
But then these, I also, when they first came out, they were moving for like 150, 160. Now they're like at retail.
Would you say you was at again?
350.
350. I'm a little bit less. I'm at like 310 for everything.
So honestly, can't do the 350.
Probably be stuck at 310 on this one.
So we just do 325. That's pretty fair.
You said 325?
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Zell again?
Yeah, that was cool.
That was cool.
YouTube back with a quick unboxing for you guys. A real unboxing. Haven't even opened the box, so. You know, shouts to Nike, of course. Shouts to Nike today. Also, I did hit a Black Cement 3. Not that they're going for too much, but it is nice to always hit the Thanksgiving shoe. Air Jordan 9, black, true red, light olive, size 11.5. Guys, if you want these, they're probably still out there for retail, especially in smaller sizes. So go out and get them. Air Jordan on the box, of course. And then we go to the shoe. Off first glance, the stitching on this is absolutely horrid. That's actually disgusting. I might complain to Nike about that. I know I sound like a Karen or something, but like that's just disgusting to look at. And this one looks way better. The first thing that hits me when looking at them is the leather is definitely seems to be kind of like a better quality than the 2012 pair. I do have the 2012 pair on, so I'll pick them up and we'll put the neck of them side by side. But it's just not that like plasticky feel. It kind of feels and looks kind of more like that kind of beat up leather, or leather that will look nice when you beat it up. You guys can catch that.
It's pretty bad.
That's pretty disgusting. I'm not gonna lie. I'm actually quite upset. I might actually return these and just buy a pair off GOAT. I hate to say that, but like that's bad. Like if I ever want to wear these and I have to look down at that, and look at that, like that's perfect. This is just bad. But it is what it is. I'm not gonna sit here and complain. It is a sneaker review, so if I want to complain, it's how I feel. The other thing that you guys, I don't know if you know, but the Jordan 9 is supposed to be somewhat designed to mimic a baseball glove, because this was the pair that he wore on the baseball field. Obviously those were cleats or turf shoes and stuff like that. It is a cool shoe. I think I said it the other day about how it's kind of more of a brown. You hear olive and you expect like a green. It's more of a brown. The 23 on the back though has that somewhat hint of green or more of that olive feel. And then I guess I'll take off one of my shoes here and we could look at the difference between these two. So the color actually looks browner on the 2012 pair at first glance. I don't know what you guys are looking at or what Berwin thinks. You can see it's kind of like plasticky and shiny and hard here. And this one is actually kind of, feels a little better. I mean, it's not the best quality in the world, but it feels a little better. Please excuse all the buck hair in these. The tongue feels a lot different. You can see kind of, it seems thinner on this one. And then this one's kind of fatter, wider, goes down more. The Air Jordan Tex is a little different. We go to the backs. I guess they both, oh no, this one right here looks way more green, right? In the 23, it has more of that green hue. This still has a little, but it's more like gold. Bottom's the same probably, pretty much, other than mine being dirty. Good shoe if you're looking for them, if you wanted them. Definitely one of those pairs. I didn't wear it too often because it's one of those that, you know, you pull those out, it's a pretty big deal. Last time I checked, these brand new in my size going for like $400 or $500. So again, it was definitely one of the rarer retros to pull out. And it's going to be sad that a lot of people like me or other people out there wait to pull stuff out, and it's like we're waiting too long. And that's kind of a sign to everyone out there, just kind of you know, wear your shoes if you want to wear them, sell them if you want to sell them, make some profit on them. The days of leaving stuff sitting in the box seem to be over when it comes to them gaining value or just kind of you pulling them out on a rainy day and them being worth a lot more money. Drop in the comments if you grab these, what you guys think. I think they're nice. It upsets me that it has this stitching issue here, but you know, shoes are gonna have issues, guys. I get it, but that's pretty bad, and this isn't one that I want to put in the collection with that issue. I'd rather like pay 20 bucks more if I have to not have that, because that blows my mind. But other than that, pretty cool shoe. Definitely brings back memories just seeing this release, and seeing it not be so sought after is cool, because I know there's a lot of people who really want them. And I think, you know, if you want to get this shoe for retail, like it's those days now where, you know, if you wanted a Black Cement 3, if you wanted an Olive 9, if you want a lot of these shoes they're bringing back, Military Force, etc., you can get them. You don't have to like jump through hoops. You don't have to pay an arm and a leg. So it's nice to see that, you know, the collectors can continue to collect, wear their shoes, enjoy them, and not feel crazy that you paid $500. Instead, you're paying retail $200 or less or more by a little bit. So that's just a quick look at the new Olive 9s. These are red, I know, but
I think his breakdown was 13, 3, and 3. Or you said 13, 4, and 3.
Really just trying to get to all 3, or just throw this in there for whatever, for straight.
what are these at? Above 2K we have them, right? I paid kind of 25 or
Yeah,
something.
25.
Is this something expensive?
Yeah.
I was gonna say.
That market is rare though, because we like no used pairs. That's one of those shoes what someone's willing to pay.
What's brand new? Like $1,000 or something?
No.
6, 7.
6. Last 2 6. Then go down to 5, 6.
Is this shoe too?
Yeah, that's like a golf. I just wanted to throw that in there,
Yeah.
if anything.
These are new.
I used them once. Yep, golf once, never doing it again.
Where'd you get these originally? Here or?
The Travis's. Where did I get them?
They look good to me. I'm just.
Where did I get the Travis's?
Guess it doesn't matter. They look good.
I think a Jersey City store.
Straight might be tough, honestly. Just because these, I know we might have a little higher than market. I haven't checked, but we did pay kind of high for them. It seems that like for some reason 9.5 in that shoe is just like the highest price. So even with those, even if we call it 6, we're here 1,000, probably.
Yeah, it was 1,000.
253.
53, yeah.
Yeah, even if we do 1,000, 3 is a little higher, but I mean.
This one is tough too, just because I've seen the 9 sell for 320 used. But again,
I mean, it's a good shoe to have because no one really has them, but yeah, straight's difficult because I just paid really high on those. I don't know if you have other stuff or if you were just like only wanted them because obviously this is good stuff you might want to keep, you know.
I mean, this is all stuff I really like. So if we couldn't do straight,
might just keep it.
It is what it is.
I think straight's tough just because I'm valuing it at like let's just say hypothetically 1,700 for the 4. That's a little less here. I don't know where you were at in the other stuff, but even if we went above 1,000, it's still tough just because these like we paid quite a bit for. So I think we'd want to get like 23, hopefully would be the goal. So yeah, straight is difficult, but again, like you said, it's really good stuff that you probably want to keep anyways, especially these, just because these are really hard to come across. I regret selling my pair.
What size are the Unions?
9. They do run big though. Look, from my recollection of trying them on.
You can try them. YouTube, Thursday Night Football, getting out of here. As you can see, we stacked a few orders. Shouts to everyone for ordering with us. We've really been trying to price drop things and add new things to the listing, and as we do that, usually we get a little more traction on our listings that we have listed. So if you're out there and you sell on eBay or any other platform, I'd assume it's always good to drop pricing, list new items, take stuff down, put it back up. I never really know the exact algorithm, but it seems that's what works for us, right? For instance, we had a teal blue Yeezy sitting on eBay for 500. We dropped it to 425. Within an hour, it sold. Meanwhile, we would have obviously taken probably an offer of 400 or 425 when it was at 500. But sometimes people just want to hit that buy it now button. So we greatly appreciate everyone who does that. People who make offers as well. We get a lot of DMs from people with screenshots of items that they're interested in, and it's always nice that we're able to make a deal direct. So if you guys see anything, be sure to hit us up. Jordan, Burrow, and anything before we get out of here.
Didn't film yesterday, but shout out to Eddie and his friends from Baltimore, YouTube supporters, and a very, very big eBay supporter too. When he first came here, he said that he likes the YouTube and anything like that. And towards the end, he's like, yeah, you know, I bought a couple things off you guys before. And like, oh, like, let me see. And then he's saying like he bought frags and a bunch of other stuff, which is really, really dope. Had a lot of nice conversations with them. They bought some stuff, some good pairs, good business there. So really appreciate the support and all that. Like I said, Thursday Night Football, got some moves to make. Devontae Smith's birthday. Didn't know that until Ace said something earlier, so I gotta start him now. Honestly, hopefully he gets a touchdown.
You were gonna bench him? You got a good team, man. You got Jordan got a
this is
that must be a 10-team league.
Nah, it's a 12-team league.
That's sick.
I have him starting, but DK's projected to outscore him. But again, I like the matchup. Projected only 12 points, but if he can get a touchdown, which I think he's due because he scores every other week, that'll be lovely.
I never bench my guys from anything.
I don't know. I got DK on the bench, man. Someone gotta come off, man. I don't know who I gotta take off. Yeah, shout out to everyone. Really looking towards Saturday. Gonna get out the store and move the work to a different location. It's always fun, always good. Do pretty well with Boston. I've said it plenty of times. We always have good interactions and good people just in general in Boston. So it should be a good show. And yeah, that's it. It's getting cold outside, honestly, man. It's bricks. I don't want to see no one out there wearing shorts. I see it already, but I don't see people out there wearing shorts, man. It's getting sick. Supposedly pneumonia's going around, so bundle up.
Also, before I do this one and done, guys did mention it's getting cold, so beanies in stock. Get them while you can.
Burren, who's gonna win the game tonight?
I'm gonna go Eagles.
All right.
Here we go, one and done. See y'all tomorrow. Peace.
YouTube, what is going on? Today is Friday. It is November 15th. Great batch of orders going out to continue the week. It's been a great week so far of just sales. You guys are absolutely crushing it. Up top here, we have some Shadow 2.0. Definitely a shoe we lost money on, but again, we can get that shoe out, get some money back, cycle that into something else. A good shoe for us, the Toro Bravo 4s. Really, really clean, size 10. Shoe we just got, which is super, super clean. Like, it can't pass as new, but this is like a shoe. When someone says worn one time, was more than likely worn one time. Super clean. Super cheap, oxidized green. We have the older pair of the Fire Red 5s. We got some Craft 5 sales. That one is actually really dope. It's a nice colorway. You can pair it up with a lot of neutrals, a lot of greens, a lot of browns, especially brown. Doesn't go for nothing crazy, but definitely a good Jordan 5 with a nice color blocking. Over here we have a Carmine 6, a Red Flint 13, excuse me. Some Penny, I think this is Penny 2s, Eggplants, the re-release pair. Over here we got some LeBron, either 20s or 21s. I think these are 21s. I get them confused, honestly, because they look eerily similar, but I think they're 21s. I like how they come with two nice fuzzy rope laces. These are like the La Familia Air Forces, like a clay colorway. Some Racer Lil SBs, super fire. Love that shoe. I think it's a great shoe. Personally don't wear white like that, but definitely a great shoe to skate in, trash, and all that type of stuff. And I believe she medaled at the Olympics too, which is always dope. You have an older pair, yellow Air Max 90 infrared. That yellow is crazy, but I like how that, like the way it's yellow, because it's yellow throughout the entire shoe. You got some New Balances right there, some 9060s. That's probably one of the hottest New Balances right now. That model is just crushing it. Bone 350s. some utility blacks, some new loves, Chameleon 6 that we're selling again because we accidentally sent the wrong size before, so double checked. It is a size 12, so shout out to that person. Kyrie Lucky Charms, that sold like right after we left yesterday, which is really dope because I think this is like our second Kyrie that sold this week. The Sequoia Jordan 8. That's a weird shoe because that shoe, brand new, goes for like something stupid, or like people ask like a stupid price. But used, it really doesn't go for much. It goes for like $80, $70. Some Cook Oreo 350s, and then the clothing. One thing I was looking at when Burn was putting all the clothing down, the theme of the clothing, minus the Miami Dolphin jacket, is blue, but the clothing is really fire. You got John Hopkins football shirt. I think it's on a Jersey's tag. Yeah, it's on a Jersey's tag. I remember I bought this. I didn't really buy it for much. I think I paid like $5 for it, but to me, like, I like interesting, basic, simple tees like that. Over here we got, I think it says Cleveland's King, LeBron James. That was with his first stint in Cleveland. We've had that one for some time now, since at least I've been working here. We got a Polo Bear hoodie that I think A took a flick of. If you're a sports fan, if you were around the time Antonio Cromartie was on the San Diego Chargers, you'll know how much of a dog he was. Even when he was on the Jets, like, Antonio Cromartie was such a dog. I'll never forget when he caught 4 interceptions against Peyton Manning. The third or fourth one, I remember like it was yesterday, he caught it with one hand, and I just remember being a kid and just like, oh my god, like that's like the craziest thing I've ever seen at the time. And super underrated player, but again, he was such a dog. Shout out to the person who bought the beanie. 2 of my favorite pieces in this batch. Again, there's a lot of good stuff in here, but my 2 favorites are definitely these 2 pieces. I'll start off with the Miami Dolphins hat and jacket because we've had that for some time, and honestly, pictures on eBay are super old, and we thought we sold it or lost it or whatever the case may be. And I don't want to mess up Berwin's beautiful folding, but this one says Dolphins, and it has the arc right there, then it has the logo in the front right there. This jacket is just super beautiful, and then that jersey is a really rare and expensive jersey. Obviously, if you guys are in hockey, you would know what that logo is, but that is the Atlanta Thrashers. So it was a hockey team in Atlanta. Obviously, all the different colorways of the jerseys that they have that one, they have a white one, and they have like that secondary blue as well. And you know, I like to collect hockey jerseys, just crazy different hockey jerseys, and when I was looking up those jerseys, the prices on them was just crazy, and it's just really rare. There's not that many out there. Yeah, shout out to everyone who purchased something. Go to Boston later, so that should be fun. But let's hear from the guys.
Nice batch going out. It's been really nice seeing how much we're actually starting to push out as the holidays are coming up. Sales, it seems, have been pretty consistent, especially across shoes. Seeing a lot of brand new stuff move too, which is always great. And as I look at this batch, the first thing I noticed as I scanned over everything was there's a lot of shoes in here that like I'm just really happy to move because they don't move well. So we got the Shadow 2.0s, the Carmines, Red Flints, Fire Reds, stuff like that. They're not the easiest movers, so it's just nice to see all of them going out at once. And then of course any Yeezys going out is a good thing. Market on those is super inconsistent now, but except for like some of the ones like the Oreos, I mean, those are obviously gonna probably hold their value. Obviously Jordan spoke about the Toros. Those are definitely an eye catcher, and like he said, they were a grail back in the day. Shout out to whoever bought the Polo hoodie. We have a couple of those up still, if I'm not mistaken. That's the one with it's like a multicolor hoodie. If not, either way, we listed up a bunch of those, and it's nice to see some of them finally going out. And I will shout out whoever bought the Dolphins jacket, because that is a very fire jacket. I didn't realize all the details on it until Jordan had just opened it up. Shout out to Tyreek Hill, because Adam Schefter tweeted this morning. He said Tyreek Hill will undergo surgery on his wrist because he's had wrist issues that like limited him to practice. And then it said, but he's gonna wait until the season's over to get that done. So you see that first half for someone getting surgery usually means that they're done for the season. But my man Tyreek, who's on my fantasy team, is pushing through for me. Not that it really matters for me at this point, but I don't have more than less. And then I guess shout out to whoever bought the beanie. That is kind of crazy. We got the text yesterday, and I guess Burrow put one up, and it sold really quickly. So kind of crazy to think that someone within 10 minutes saw that and decided to pull the trigger on it. So nice to see those are moving as well. And yeah, we'll see what happens.
Definitely one of my favorite shoes out of the whole batch has to be the Air Max Infrared, especially with that beautiful yellowing. I'm not entirely sure if that was intentional or just aged like that, but nonetheless, I think out of everything in the batch right now, that's probably my favorite, next to the penny right above it. And I think both of those boxes are both brown, which means it came from a great era of sneakers. Love selling all the Jordan retros up top when it comes to the Fire Reds, Toros, and Shadows, especially those ones, since they don't really go for anything now these days. But if you're looking for a great Christmas gift, Jordan 1s are definitely a good go-to, along with some Yeezys. Anyone watching, Yeezys 350s, 700s are also great alternatives for Christmas gifts if you're looking for something comfortable. Love all the clothing going out. I love the whole navy theme we got going on over here. year. That LeBron tee I always saw at the old store. Like Jordan said, I'd always wonder when it would sell, and I would pass by it every time we would reorganize the racks. To see it finally go out is great. I'm guessing it's because LeBron's been hooping, and he announced that maybe he might be out within the next 1 to 2 years, so we'll see how that goes. But nonetheless, finally glad to see that one go out. And the Dolphins jacket, I love a good satin jacket, especially around this time of year, and it should be a great time in Boston. Hopefully we can increase, you know, the shoes that we get this weekend, especially with the holiday season. So shouts to everyone watching, and shouts to everyone on the eBay.
Like Graham said, Boston this weekend should be pretty interesting because, like I said, the landmark of the sneaker game is in a weird place, weirder than it's been in the last few years. So going into it, we don't really necessarily know what shoe we're searching for. So it should be pretty interesting. Just I think we're probably gonna go in there just, you know, free reign, free thought, and just seeing what's out there. And hopefully we could get a lot of like different variety and stuff like that. Don't think we got a picture yet, so we gotta get it flicked up and shipped out because it's already 11:15, and we got some other stuff to do. Do you know how much you were looking for everything?
Yeah.
How much?
So there's 14 pairs here. I'm thinking $100 a pair plus a little bit more on like these, the ones. I think fair would be like 17.
17 you're looking for. Alright. We'll definitely go through.
I'm not gonna go crazy.
Yeah, I can go through and see what you have. Let's see what will be down.
I would say the stuff that's the least is probably the easiest.
Probably so, especially the used ones. And probably these, just because they don't sell that well. But
And they're all pretty much 8, 8.5, so I feel like that's a good size.
a little separation anxiety.
Yeah, man, typical. I've been sitting on them. I don't have space. I got a daughter now.
Oh, congrats. Did you ever find the concourse for your wedding?
Oh yeah, I brought you both pairs.
This one?
There's the gratitudes, and then the 45s I got. I was gonna try to clean some of them up, but clean them up. They're like barely heat drag. They're not beat. There they are.
Space Jam.
Those actually hold up well.
I love this shoe. It's a shoe that doesn't get a lot of respect, but
Nah, that one's. I love it.
it's a classic pair.
It's actually a really good fitting basketball shoe too, man.
It is. That shoe just, like you just said, like it fits your foot perfectly.
Yeah, it's probably my favorite fit in Jordans, honestly.
Yeah. Once as well. I've played basketball once before. They're super. At least the older ones. So you said about 1,700. You're looking for everything.
Yeah, because I do feel that most of these you could sell 100 plus.
So I was at 15 for everything.
Can we meet at 16?
1550.
1550, 1600 coin flip?
That's
You guys still do that?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, see, I'm not rusty.
Alright,
thank you, man.
No problem. Oh, you want to flip? If you flip, I call.
Yeah.
Alright. Tails.
Heads.
Nice tails.
Oh, this one. 1550 this, sir.
Alright,
You guys are always fair.
What's the best way for you? Zelle, probably?
What's the best way for you?
I would probably say Zelle.
Yeah, let's sell.
Just straight to the account.
Yep.
Quick little update, just did a little buyout. Yeah, shout out to that dude. Haven't seen him in a while. Last time I saw him, he was in the process of getting married. Now he has a kid and showing us some stuff. Stuff you guys seen before, nothing crazy, but again, it's good product, good inventory, especially the retros that we got. I hate taking the slide. I hate this box in general, and I hate the slide, so I don't want to take this shoe out right now until I start cleaning it. So right here, we got a Winlike 82. We got a True Blue 3. 8.5. We got a Concord 11. 8.5. My favorite shoe. You guys know already what my favorite shoe in this batch is. You already know. But Space Jam 9 is just not a shoe we get often or you see often. But again, definitely a Jordan that needs more love. They did the olives this past weekend. That shoe is just sitting on Nike. It's under retail. It's going for, I think, like 180, 190, something like that. It's going to be interesting to see what those numbers do after the holiday seasons, because I think during the holiday season, that shoe is probably going to hover around that price a little bit. And then once the season is over and everyone's like tapped out of cash, I think that shoe's going to, you know, dip, another like maybe like $20 or so. Probably be like around 160 or something like that. Another Jordan 3. 2018 black cement, 8.5. Then we got some new pairs. You got some reimagined 3s, cherry 11, some lost and found, seafoam 1s, some slate 350s, and an analog analog 700. So that's what's going on today right now. Like I said, it's 2 o'clock. Tidying up some stuff, you know, before we head out to Boston and take this trip. I believe we have one of the gray TSK hoodies left, so we're gonna bring that just because someone might want the gray one instead of the black. I think I looked at the GPS, it said 4 hours, but that was like during rush hour and stuff like that. So I mean, it'll probably be the same thing tomorrow or tonight. That's about it for right now, and hopefully get more content. Hopefully A's able to get on camera later, because again, he's been doing a lot of running around and getting stuff situated for this trip, and you guys probably see him towards the end of this video. So yeah,
boxes aren't even open.
I know, I don't know what's in. I do want to keep some,
but
I don't know which ones. These I know for sure. We can open them.
Dang, it's like Christmas up in this town.
I know. There's. I have like some.
Oh, this is the.
Oh, that's the funky one.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
The one that you might want to return. I mean, I don't know what you're looking for. All this stuff. I think a lot of it might be going for like under retail, but we can discuss.
Yes.
Unless you got a list or something. You want to just kind of go shoe by shoe if anything?
Yeah, let's just go shoe by shoe.
Yeah, once you get the garlic honey. I know, it smells crazy too.
Oh, that's good. Bones, right?
What are these?
Those are the
Mocha Lows. Okay.
I want the reimagined bread. Those I know. I don't know which ones where they are.
These are cool. They're not really going for that much.
Oh damn!
So,
I didn't even realize that. I don't know.
Yeah, these are really nice.
I don't know how to get rid of those.
I was gonna say these are like all not even open. I like that. I do that sometimes too. You just leave boxes.
I know.
And then once in a while, you just go.
Sorry, see that? I wasn't mean to bring that. I didn't even mean to bring that. Sorry.
That's hilarious, actually.
Damn.
In the Jordan 1 box.
I know, right? Wait, which Jordan 1 is this? I should have brought probably these.
So you want me to just give you kind of pricing? Because
yes,
a lot of this stuff might be kind of low.
Oh, I have 2 of those.
I feel like you brought one like before.
I did. You bro, damn, you have a good memory.
I don't actually.
He doesn't. That's a weird part. Like, I'm trying to ask him things, he doesn't remember anything.
Wait, I want to keep maybe one of these then. I'll keep one of these. But why do I have 2 though?
One might be a special box. I mean, special pair with the book.
Oh no, I don't think.
9.5. That's why.
So you have no prices in mind?
I'll check that.
Yeah, I would check and see, because a lot of the stuff you might be a little upset about.
Am I?
I mean, unless like you got these, if you got on Nike, I'd say definitely return. Unless you got it on Ama Meniere, because retail on these was like $220. Right now they're going for like $160 on StockX. So that would leave us by like $120, $130 range, if anything.
All right.
Mocher.
I doubled up on these, but
yeah, I've been checking market in a while.
But those, because I just like those. I mean,
these again, retail 140 going for 125. Probably do 100 on them.
Okay, so let's just go with the numbers right now. So you said 100, and then for the Amas,
130 plus 100.
230.
This one, last time I checked, I know these small sizes are low, but I'll see.
What size is that?
9.5.
Why are you calling my size small, bro? Right?
Because no, low as in price. See, like 9.5, 140. Like, but my size is 240. It's just like the weirdest. These I know would be low. The Dunk JP.
I'm trying to see if I can get a sneaker I saw.
Okay, that'll help me out a little bit. What do you?
I think I saw online the Travis, the medium olive ones.
Size
9.5.
Yep.
Gotcha.
I think that one's here.
That we could work something out, probably in some type of swap ski. I like this box. I haven't even seen this shade on a box. Very nice.
Remember when the highs were going for like 500 easily?
Easily, you're right.
Yeah.
I remember getting someone to sell you them for 4 was like a 1, you know? This is 9.5 if you want to check those out.
Oh, they fit. My son has them, so I'm like, damn, I gotta get them.
Damn.
Right? I hit for his size, and same thing with the cements that dropped, the shock drop yesterday.
Oh,
I hit in his size, and my size I didn't hit.
Those hopefully, I mean, I assume we're gonna be kind of big, but
There's a lot of pairs.
I know.
it's still nice to hit before Thanksgiving. I mean, shit.
All right, so then is that it? Is that all I have?
I think so. You had the bread for, and right here you have the wet cement. Yo, what's up? You had the wet cement.
Oh, wet cements. Okay.
And then the done.
So wet cements. And these.
I see you got a coffee.
Would you say these?
I know, man.
I'll be right.
Kind of, yeah. I'm trying to see like if you're interested in these. Obviously, what's up?
Hey, what's up, bro?
Nick's good, bro.
We asked, bro.
See what I could work out.
How much of the wet cement going for?
What are you thinking?
I like 2 credit. They're going for like 230.
I never even had the 2.0.
So this would probably be the highest, you know, price pair here.
I have to call. That's the only reason why.
Yeah,
Damn, these are nice. Yeah.
Those are sick. Like low key, I feel like we would probably be at like these 4 for these. If
These 4 for
the trap.
It's gonna take some time, I think.
So it's somewhat like 2.
I think it's gonna take some time.
130, 110. It's like whatever way you want to look at it.
I know.
It's like 550 value here, and then you know, I don't know if there's like ones you wanted to keep. Probably like 110, 120. Go for like 140.
So we could do 120 here.
So it's I kind of came up with a 550 total value. So like I said, because in my mind it was like
how much were these?
These, one. I told you 130, but in my brain I said 2, 150, 100.
Okay.
But it's really kind of like
So,
120, 100, 130, 2.
All right. Now we're good. I'll do that.
And then obviously.
Oh, what about this?
I mean, you know, I don't know if you want to sell them. Obviously, it's different. I can see what I can do.
Brand new, or like
These are the funky. I could see. I actually hit on them too, and I was like super excited. Like, oh, these are rare, you know, shock drop.
I hit on the shock drop. I hit on the shock drop.
The quality's actually like good, but they're just not going for any. I don't get it. Like they put a shoe out like that and doesn't go for nothing. It's odd.
It's different times.
It's so good. These go for like 100 to probably 70. I would say return them could be your best bet. And these are like 120.
So 120, 70.
So 190.
190. And then these for this.
Yeah, I'd owe you 190 plus the trap.
Let's do it.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yep.
Got you. We could dispose and reuse the boxes if you want.
I'm good about recycling.
So you want to check these out to make sure they're all good, obviously.
I don't know. I wouldn't.
If you want to slip them on. To make sure.
I have the frags. Do they fit different than the frags?
They shouldn't, but
it's all good.
you can always just bring them back when they're worth 1,000 something.
I know, right? Yeah.
You never know. I mean, well, that's what a lot of people think right now.
I know. Yeah. Well, no, I like these. I like these more than a lot of the other releases.
When these were coming out, a lot of people were selling us the one that the women's release out.
Yes.
That was like 1,000.
I know.
Yeah. What's the best way of payment for you, bro?
Venmo or Zelle, whatever you.
If Venmo works, you want to bring that up? You need it back for these?
Why this shit so?
Oh yeah,
I got you. You two getting out of here. We're trying to get out of here early today so we could take this long drive to Massachusetts, guys. Anything before we go?
Oh no, sorry. No, nothing.
Oh yeah, we can't play horse. That sucks. But yeah, whose last shot is it? All right.
from right here. Catch you guys technically tomorrow.
If you make it, you have the belt.
Oh shit! Oh, he trying to give me a. Let me lock in. Oh my god!